I'm going to be a junior next year, so if you guys want to see sophomore help video, comment below. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing a dog chain, really quick, it's because I did an 8-mile bike race with my friend Sydney. Yeah, I know. We're exciting. So let's go ahead and get started. I have a new journal that my grandma gave me for my birthday that I am keeping all my notes for videos in. So we're gonna start with my whole sophomore experience. Basically, for me it was really great. A lot of people, excuse my French, say that high school is hell, or at least that's how they portray it in the movies. They portray it as an animal kingdom, a bunch of cliques and mean upperclassmen. And for me, it was not the case. It's been a great experience so far. I've met a ton of amazing people, and I've learned a lot. Getting lost, this is a really huge fear for people. It was for me too. Everyone's like, oh my god, I'm not going to be able to find my classes. There's I have to climb stairs and stuff. You get used to it. It took me about 2 weeks before I finally figured it out. But during those 2 weeks, teachers are in the halls helping you figure out where you need to go. There are upperclassmen or just people in the hallway you can say, hey, where's this class? And they'd be more than happy to help you. If you have a friend that has the same class with you, walk together so you have better chances of not getting lost. And if you are lost, just tell the teacher, hey, I'm sorry, I couldn't find the class. And they're going to be more than okay with it. They kind of expect you to get lost. You should have a freshman orientation where you go to high school, and if not, then you should talk to the board about that or something. I had a freshman orientation that basically just gave me the lowdown on how to get what freshman year was going to be basically, and it helps kind of as an icebreaker for meeting new people. During this time, you should be able to kind of get a lay of the land, figure out where your classes are, and kind of get adjusted. And if you still feel like you're not going to be able to find your classes, then I recommend going in a week before school starts with a family member, friend, whatever, and asking the main office or whoever if you can just kind of look around the school and get a better lay of the land. But don't worry about getting lost, because all the other freshmen are going to be lost too, so it's not just you. Upperclassmen. For some reason, the world is convinced that upperclassmen are evil and they're out to hurt the freshmen, with freshman beatdown day and all that stuff. But let me ask you a question. Pause where you are. So you were in 8th grade this past year, and you're going to be in 9th grade. So in 8th grade, you were kind of the upperclassmen of middle school. During that time, were you mean to the 6th graders? Did you bully them? Did you beat them up? Did you call them names? Hopefully most of you are saying no, and if you're saying yes, then you need to have a reality check and figure out how to be a nicer person. But carry your 8th grade experience. That's how upperclassmen are going to be. They're going to be nice. They really don't care. In fact, I'm going to be a junior next year, so I'll be an upperclassman. And I'm friends with a lot of the girls and boys that are going to be freshmen. So don't worry about it. If you respect them, I guarantee they will respect you. And if they don't, then they need a wake-up call. Just be nice to them, and they will treat you the same way. You'll be an upperclassman eventually, too. So just keep that in mind and treat others how you want to be treated. They're not scary. They've all been really nice to me. I'm friends with some of them, I've met a lot of really cool people. Fitting in. Alright. This is a biggie, because a lot of people go into high school trying to be someone they're not. Trying to be someone they are not. They try to recreate their image because maybe they're embarrassed of who they were in middle school. My biggest tip for you guys is to be yourself. When you are yourself, you're going to attract people that are similar to you or have similar ideals, It's great because if you have people with the same ideals as you, there won't be, as much peer pressure and things like that. Join clubs and organizations or sports, things that you really care about, and then you're going to meet people who are also passionate about what you are passionate about. Just surround yourself with people who want the same things you do or similar things, High school is the time to meet a ton of new people, a ton of different people. It's time to really break out of your shell. So another tip is during freshman orientation or the first day of school, just really put yourself out there. Break out of your comfort zone. Get away from your best friends, because I know that's the first thing you want to gravitate to is friends, something you know, something you're familiar with. Try and stick away from that and just go introduce yourself to people, because it's the best time to meet new people is high school. And I've met so many amazing people that I wouldn't have met if I hadn't put myself out there a little bit. So keep that in mind and just be yourself. because your friends are going to like you no matter what. They're going to like you for who you are. You shouldn't have to put on a different persona for them to like you. And if you do, then they're not your real friends. Keep that in mind. My last thing I want to talk about is just the homework load. A lot of people are like, is it like crazy hard compared to like 8th grade? And to be honest, between 8th grade and 9th grade, it's not that big of a jump. It's like the same thing, except for, I mean, maybe a little bit more homework, but it's not a lot of homework because teachers understand that you're coming from 8th grade and they want everyone to kind of, you know, some people might be more advanced than others. They want to more advanced than others. They want to kind of bring everyone to the same level. It's not that hard. For me, at least, sophomore year was about 1,000,000 times harder than freshman year was. Freshman year, really, it's a piece of cake. Just make sure you do your work and stay on top of things. A lot of people go into freshman year thinking it's kind of a blow-off class and they can just do whatever. That is not the case. Make sure you stay on top of things. Colleges do look at your freshman year grades as well. Keep that in mind and just try to do the best you can. High school is the best time to just be the best you possible. And if you want to get into a good college, then you're going to have to work your butt off, and you might as well start freshman year. In fact, you kind of have to start freshman year. All in all, my 3 biggest tips are to be yourself, stay on top of your work, and just meet new people. And I promise you your high school experience will be amazing.